So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, this of course a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football.
And this is now today's lineup.
This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
And that gets things running. Jones. Passes short and sharp. Salah. Mount, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that. And very
Shot at goal! And that is one way to get his defending done.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Just a whisker away. Lindelof. Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes. Liverpool are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And that should get the job done. And here's Bruno. He's gone for goal! Robertson. Gakpo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Robertson. Gakpo. No goals as yet. For Szoboszlai. Diaz.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Szoboszlai. And it's Salah.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gakpo. Gakpo! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Masraoui.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Ahmad. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He's onside.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there. Soboslai! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes is fouled. Gravenberch. Here's Jones. Robertson. Szoboszlai. Now it's Diaz. Diaz! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner number 2 then. Szoboszlai plays it short. Has a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Bradley certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Gakpo! That's got him rattled. So, third corner of the game. Szoboszlai with the short one. Robertson. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ahmad. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Casemiro. And there's Green. He's got the shot away! Oh, he's really drilled it.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Robertson. Jones.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Diaz. Steaming on goalwards. Casemiro. To Bruno Fernandes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. Diaz takes... He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Mount, foot in. Bradley. Jones. Diaz. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Gravenberg. For Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Here's Jones. Szoboszlai engages and forces him off the ball. Heaven. Bruno Fernandes. Mount.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Jones. Szoboszlai being hunted in packs.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could...
Gakpo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared away. Now the finish! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Bradley. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
96,847.
Now can they counter? Always onto this. Robertson gets good distance on it. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. Gravenberg for Szoboszlai. Jones. And here's Diaz. Bruno Fernandes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mohamed Salah. Hits one! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Bruno Fernandes. That has ended up in no man's land. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. And it's Casemiro. He's picked his way through. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Salah! We've got a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
6 minutes is number 11.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Jones. And the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Bruno Fernandes. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bruno Fernandes. Diaz. Gakpo. And here's Højlund. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shooting! A real chance and a real let-off. Gakpo. Szoboszlai, Mohamed Salah, real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Szoboszlai goes short. Konate. I think we're just about done here. Konate.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's very neat. Tries a shot! And one more try! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Diaz picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
I think we're just about out.